Hi, I'm Anthony from learningtoplaytheguitar.net, and in this video I'm going to show you how to improvise using the G major scale. To improvise, you simply make up your own melodies sticking to the notes of the scale. So here I'm going to play a G major scale over a 4-chord song in the key of G and give you some ideas of what you can play. So to start improvising with the G major scale over this 4-chord song in the key of G, we're simply going to play up and down the scale with one note on every beat of the bar, so one note per beat, which sounds a bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can sort of hear that the notes all fit the song, they don't sound out of tune or anything, so basically because it's in the matching key of G major for the G major scale. So it's fairly boring sounding though, so now we're going to mix up the rhythms a bit. So now we're going to do it twice as fast, so play eighth notes. So which basically means 2 notes per beat. So that's the faster notes, then we can also play it slower, so I'm going to play 2 beats per note now. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. You can also play even longer notes, so let's go backwards with 4 beats per note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So now we know some rhythm ideas, we can then mix up the rhythms of the notes. Just going up and down the scale again, we'll play some faster notes and some slower notes, so mixing up the rhythm. So for example, so just doing that you can get a lot more variation of melody. Even though I'm just running up and down the scale, the rhythm makes a big part of how your solo or your melody will sound. So to make it more interesting again, we'll start skipping some notes. So for example, instead of just playing all the way up, playing every note of the scale, I might skip a few. So and then going backwards I might go so now we can have some ideas of that. We can repeat some notes as well to emphasise certain notes. So how about this? So up and down. So get little simple ideas like that are quite cool. So the other thing you can do, you can start to repeat certain notes within the scale and make little phrases as we play along. For example, yeah, nice simple ideas like that are quite effective. So one extra thing we do to make the solo sound a bit cool is we're going to add some slides into it. So to do that I might extend the range of what we're playing. So far we're just playing from open G string up to G here on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, but I want to also slide now from this G note up to A, which is 2 frets away. So I'll pluck, then slide my finger along. So I've got this extra high note, and you can also make a slide from this D fret number 3 here on the B string and slide to E on the 5th fret of the B string as well. So I've got these notes. So it makes things a bit more interesting, so you can mix that up with the other things we're playing with. So the very final piece of the puzzle here to make your improvising sound a bit cooler is adding in hammer-ons, where you pluck one note and then you hammer on down with your finger after that. So for example, I will pluck the G string and hammer on down on the 2nd fret of that string, which is A note, so I'll go G then A. So you can do that anywhere within the scale pattern. use these higher notes if you want. For example. So if you come up with a good idea or phrase, don't be afraid to repeat it several times in a row. As I was doing before in the solo, you can sort of help to emphasize certain cool ideas within your solo. So in general with practicing, the more you improvise, the better you get at it.